Welcome back here to one last fight for Ron Burgundy alongside Brian Murphy, and we have Supersonic Championship action as Nick Petit defending against his hand-chosen opponents earlier.
His opponent and challengers first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 160 pounds, the Rocky Wrestler, Adam Matthews.
Now remember, Nick Petit passed over Brian Morris and Chris Desmond for these two positions in this triple threat match. Again with the shirts.
And from Abington, Pennsylvania, weighing 185 pounds, Isaac T.
Traveled, seasoned, and united than ever before. It started at a Texaco station outside of Dallas. I had been driving naturally as the man behind World Renowned. I wanted to make sure that my combatants were well rested. And at that point, Nick Petit looked at me and he said, "John, when you were in attendance for Christmas in the Cage in December of 1982, did you see the fabulous Freebirds turning on the Von Erichs?" And I said, "You wanted to know so badly." And no, you see, he didn't have to take the microphone because there was no microphone. There was no PA systems back then, okay? So anyway, I say to him, "Nick Petit, one day you're gonna be even bigger than Kerry Von Erich." I said to the two of you, "One day we're gonna be world-class tag team champions." And what I didn't realize at that moment spurned a great idea. We were not world-class, no. We were, in fact, world-renowned. And anyway, so that's why I'm telling them how the movie came about. So there we are, 1986, feuding with the Von Erichs at the Dallas Sportatorium.
All right, let's get ready to wrestle again.
We're back, Farad, we're back!
Well, we thank you for some patience here. We had an unanticipated power outage, not that any of them are ever anticipated.
Well, there was too much changing, too much happening at the world-famous Monster Factory. We just saw Getty Cahoon forced to pack his bags and leave the factory at the end of the first half of one last fight.
And now we have a Supersonic Championship match on the line. Nick Petit defending against Isaac Taylor and Adam Matthews, members of the Bing Boys.
Shotgun dropkick weaving through on Matthews, and remember, Matthews was part of that gauntlet match, that farce that Petit had at Turkey Slam. Oh, scissors kick. I repeat myself, scissors kick.
Oh no. Oh! Suplex into the buckle.
As I was mentioning before the power outage, Nick Petit sending up, not giving this opportunity to his two stablemates, Chris Desmond and Brian Morris, who are now the #1 contenders and will face the tag team champions later on this evening.
They'll have their hands full with Travis Jacobs, the Inevitable Icon, and of course the Notorious Mimi.
Oh!
Right now, Petit with a target on his back as he's facing two opponents in this triple threat match. Splash in the corner and immediately apologizing to his Bing Boys tag partner.
Was that a modified staple? Taking it to two opponents? Oh, trying to go through and...
Oh, goodness.
Bing on Bing violence. Petit with a successful reign thus far, going up against opponents like Miranda Vanette, Tyson McQuaid, Mark Raspa Jr. a whole host of opponents. Oh! But will he crash and burn tonight?
Moving out of the way are Isaac Taylor and Adam Matthews.
Now coordinating their efforts, almost a 2-on-1 assault. Oh, sent to the outside, Taylor. Oh, Matthews unable to get it either. And oh, backstabber! Taylor now the chosen victim, set into the pole. And Matthews exactly where he doesn't want to be. You know this one, Ferran. Oh! Cool. Wait. No way, Ferran!
It's Miranda Vinette! I didn't even know she was here!
Nick Petit alleviated her of the Supersonic Championship just a few months ago.
A very confident smirk on the part of the former champion.
Yes!
Oh my!
Wait.
We have a new champion!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout and new Monster Factory Supersonic Champion, the Wrestling Factor,
Adam Matthews with Supersonic Gold over his shoulder, around his waist. It's a great day for On.
Danny Cage out here to give a hug.
Notice how the other stablemates of World Renowned powerless to stop him. Not even going to save Nick Petit from that pinning predicament. Miranda Vinette taking advantage of triple threat rules. It is a bad day to be world renowned.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Monster Factory Tag Team Championships.
Oh!
With a 1 hour time limit. Introducing first are the challengers. The team of Chris Desmond and Wonder Boy Brian Morris, World Renowned. Their opponents, they are the reigning, defending Monster Factory Tag Team Champions, Travis Jacobs and the notorious Mimi.
The Heavenly Icons taking the crown away from the Body Snatchers at Turkey Slam. So much pedigree, such strong resumes from these two, now going up against the 2022 Monster Factory Tag Team of the Year, World Renowned.
And you want to talk about rattled.
Well, of course, we saw some wear and tear inflicted on Brian Morris and Chris Desmond earlier tonight in that tag team turmoil battle royal, the same one where they rejected Nick Petit, pushed him off the apron, and decided they would be challenging Mimi and Travis.
And just like that, the ref calling for the bell.
Brian Morris seemingly unprepared, needing him a second to warm up. Mimi going for her own push-ups and Chris Desmond trying to go for his own. Test of strength now, but not in the way we're used to seeing.
Battle of push it. No, kicks the arm out from the arm of Brian Morris.
The Notorious Mimi circling around Wonder Boy. Chris Desmond poised and ready in the corner. Former middleweight medallion holder in his own right, as Morris able to take down pro wrestling's #1 angel, but only for a moment.
Now an elbow. Make that a... Oh. I was looking for another one to the midsection, but not quite able to get it here.
Oh, holding on to his ear now.
Something that sounds like his mama should have done a long time ago.
A Santa hat and all, the inevitable icon Travis Jacobs warming up the hands. It's a good night for Chops Ferron. It's on the Christmas list for one more.
I've been asking that for years, Brian Morris. I've been asking that for years. What the hell's wrong with them?
Brian trying to avoid any chance at another chop. Paralyzed in pain. Captured by the former heavyweight champion. Knee to the face and Angel taking flight.
Breakthrough and cross body block, but only 2.
Trying to find his way over to Chris Desmond.
Head scissor takeover with an assist by the inevitable icon. And perhaps... Oh, wait a minute. Series of knees and a giant swing in the ring here. Ten knees and presumably 10 revolutions.
Desmond unable to get up to his feet.
And if he is, he's unable to stay there.
Mimi ready to go on Angel's wings once again.
Tope suicida through the middle rope.
Mimi collecting Desmond, sending him, oh. Nick Petit sent packing, but here comes World Renowned. Oh!
And Mimi face first into the wall here.
Eventually, we're going to have a hole in the wall, approximately the size and shape of Mimi, wings and all. Oh! Desmond utilizing the wall to flip over, take out Mimi. Sent back into the ring. Brian Morris, the legal competitor.
Now the tag here to Chris Desmond. The heat seeker himself.
John Alba and Nick Petit, of course, able to provide that distraction, allow World Renowned to get back on top here. And they certainly feel comfortable keeping Mimi away from Travis.
Well, they're also just getting their composure together as... What did Alba just hand there to Brian Morris? What, a Christmas wish list?
Certainly staying on top of Mimi, compressing the throat with that boot. And it says Wonder Bread.
I guess he didn't like the endorsement.
Throwing the paper right in her face. Probably a little bit more insult than injury, but feeling some of the pain off these chops. Oh, taking out the knee. Certainly devastating, knowing that Mimi often utilizes that spinning heel kick.
Now a series of boots to the midsection of the notorious Mimi. And now a series of tags here from the former tag champs in World Renowned.
A quick series back and forth as Brian Morris tossing his elbow pad just in time to bring Mimi back to the corner. Referee distracted for a moment. But that outside ref, John Alba, trying to turn him around. Nick Petit now up on the apron, and this is the numbers advantage of World Renowned. This is classic World Renowned, but Mimi won't have any of it. Up off the back.
Little springboard kick there using both members of World Renowned. And now here's the tag to Travis. What a flapjack onto Chris Desmond.
Shot tucked underneath the chin of Morris, the inevitable icon right at home. A lot of man from corner to corner. Morris trying his best to save Collision. Desmond doing his best to evade some travesty. Can he get
suplex him?
Holding on for dear life, and Jacobs, ever impressive.
What power!
Getting up to his feet, readjusting the gauntlet. And it's time for a travesty, but Morris evading. Oh my Lord!
Look at the height!
And lion salt! Desmond ever acrobatic, but now World Renowned. Morris sent vertical.
Now up on the shoulders. And through the ropes to the outside.
Mimi making the best of a bad situation. We'll see if Desmond's able to do the same. Jacobs poised. Oh! Caught! Boot across the face and chest.
Now looking. Spinning heel kick, travesty. Cover. And the champions retain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 9 minutes, 56 seconds. The winners of this bout, and still Monster Factory Tag Team Champions, Travis Jacobs and the notorious Mimi.
Christmas came early for On. Not only are the Heavenly Icons still the MFPW Tag Team Champions, not only did World Renowned lose in that bout, but also they don't have the Supersonic title anymore either.
Nothing but coal in the stockings of World Renown for this holiday season.
And of course, don't forget Nick Petit not giving that opportunity to his tag team partners, only to have them push him out of the Rumble.
Now some dissension here amongst World Renown.
Oh! Petit punching Daddy Alba right in the jaw. Mercifully, some officials out here to check on John Alba. Things are going to be awkward at the world-renowned Christmas dinner table. Well, we saw dissension in World Renown tonight, but we can't forget the end of an era that occurred just months ago. Goldie turning his back on heavyweight champion Wet Brett Waters. An amazing title fight that they had at Turkey Slam. We will revisit that for one last fight in our main event, a street fight for the MFPW Heavyweight Championship. But before that, we have two factory classics running it back as if it were 2005. Well, maybe not 2005, but that's where Mike Reed's coming from.
Certainly right about that. A couple of seeming blasts from the
Guys
past
having a good time, make some noise.
here at the MFPW. We saw Getty Cahoon end his almost decade-long career here. These are two individuals who have been around for quite a while as well.
The following contest scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Woodbridge, New Jersey, weighing 240 pounds, you can't touch Clutch Adams.
We've seen Clutch Adams return to the world-famous Monster Factory not too long ago. Maybe just over a year now.
Clutch, bring back trophies.
His opponent from Hollywood, Florida, weighing 222 pounds. He's alive like it's 2005, the Hot Shot, Mike Reed.
Alive like it's 2005. He's hyped about the Live Journal,
Are we sure this isn't 2015?
the MySpace.
2023, baby. What did he say? Shut up. What did he say?
So glad you finally decided to show back up on a consistent level. Because I know how you like to just show up, not show up. You know, you just like to come when you feel like it.
Yeah, I'm a little busy, buddy, doing this thing called life. Okay, I love it.
Hot Shot taking a few personal shots at Clutch Adams, and Clutch.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I've just been informed by the Hot Shot Mike Reed that if you call him Diaper Boy again, he is leaving the building immediately.
Clutch Adams, busy with the thing called life, he said, but it seems like Mike Reed's back in his bad stew. A Clutch saying that he'll take the count-out victory. Just another feather in the cap. Mike Reed leaving the bit. What is happening here? The Monster Factory faithful all but causing Mike Reed to leave. Oh, and Mike Reed just beating the count.
Reed with too much pride to take a loss despite his umbrage for the crowd's nickname for him.
Very technical start to this bout officially. Clutch Adams having some fun.
A head scissor takeover there from the Hot Shot. The drop kick shrugged away, and Clutch Adams with one of his own.
Picture perfect was that. Sent down into that second rope now. Oh! The Hot Shot taking a kick right to the rope, causing it to fling back into the throat. Ringing out for Diaper Boy again and again, giving some time for Clutch to regroup.
What, you're feeding into it now too?
Hey, I'm just
He's
recounting
the
the
Hot Shot.
facts.
We don't need to add it. The people can hear it out there.
Well, Mike Reed, formerly the Upgrade, but oh, grinding down into the face of Clutch Adams. And it seems to have infuriated Clutch. Weaving through now, Clutch getting some revenge. Half Nelson into the pin.
Only a 2 count. 2 individuals with noted histories here in the MFPW, but they've been in recent times a pair of rudderless ships passing in the ocean.
Finding their way back to each other in 2023. Just in time to close the year out. The Hot Shot, oh! Taking a shot straight to the jaw.
And both looking to set momentum for 2024.
So Mike Reed checking for blood there. Maybe checking to see if a tooth fell out. Clutch Adams hoping for so much in 2024, and I know we both felt that shot. Hammerlock applied, and oh, weaving through once more. Held on for the O'Connor roll.
Blue Thunder bomb and a beauty. Is this gonna do it here? Not quite, but very close.
Clutch Adams holding the back of his neck. Took some damage on that long way down out of the Blue Thunder. Mike Reed taking his eye off the prize. Clutch Adams able to take advantage.
Oh, Now a forearm to the back of the upper torso, perhaps looking for that clutch touch, or looking to set up for it.
German suplex unable to capture the victory. Adams enraged.
Well, and that's something that Hot Shots definitely scouted, knowing that there is a bit of a short fuse on the part of Clutch Adams, has tried to take advantage of that a number of times in this match here, but perhaps being rattled by the chants of the crowd earlier in this match.
Reminding everybody of his name. Going over to a prone, Clutch Adams. Into a suplex, placing Clutch up on that top rope.
Not a position either one of them want to be at for long.
Well, it is a far way down. One of these men surely about to take a tumble. Oh! What a chop! Trying to take that Uranagi down, but Mike Reed having a different idea. Caught! Oh! Sent back into his own face!
Top rope elbow. Will that do it? Yes, it will.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 5 minutes, 55 seconds. The winner of this bout, You Can't Touch, Clutch Adams.
Clutch Adams picking up that momentum headed into the new year. A great detour into the Monster Factory's past. Still kicking it. And as we roll into seeing two present members of our roster go head to head once again, I want to remind everybody of the Apple
Ladies and
TV
gentlemen,
Monster
up next
Factory
is our
series.
main event.
3 hours of content, award-winning, featuring Goldie, who is in our main event, alongside Bobby Buffet, Lucas Twitch DeSangro, the Notorious Mimi, all available for viewing now, one of the top documentaries of 2023.
Most certainly. You mentioned that main event coming up next. Two former friends who are about to go at it in a no-rules street fight. Heavyweight championship on the line. Webb Brett Waters and this man about to come out.
I put that juice in my cup, sauce on everything. You know what's up. Boss everything. Waterfalls, slip and slide. Waterfalls, you and me. It's alright, I'm saying it's alright. Waterfalls, slip and slide. Waterfalls, you and me. It's alright, I'm saying it's alright. Wait, sweet love and love it. Well, I know it. My nigga brother. Her thing is proper. She like a butter.
The Larry Sharp Memorial Cup winner for 2023.
Gesturing for that title around his waist. It has been over a year since he has held the heavyweight championship.
I've been raging on my own in the long cold night. I don't know how I get home in the morning. If I put that on my soul, baby, I'm alright. I live, cups, pouring them cups.
It looks like Wet Brett Summer is back.
Feel like we can't get enough, can't get enough.
The
Best
head-
to fight in street clothes, to be sure.
Vibe is a must. They said we going too crazy.
Kissing that title.
That gear is amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a street fight, and it is for the Monster Factory Championship. Introducing the challenger from Moulton, New Jersey, weighing 206 pounds. He is the 2023 Larry Sharp Memorial Cup winner, David Goldie. Jersey, weighing 207 pounds, he is the reigning, defending Monster Factory champion, Wet Brett Waters.
Goldie, the Larry Sharp Memorial Cup holder. It was at that very event, that very tour. Wait. Oh!
Oh my goodness!
Surly revenge for bashing that cup against the back of his head. Tearaway pants, and we're back, baby!
I gotta ask him about where he got that later, and you know what? Back to the match here.
Going after each other now, slamming into the wall, and we're already seeing the rules of the street fight applied. Going through the crowd, there must be a winner.
And that really is the only rule.
Goldie turning his back on Wet Brett Waters at the Larry Sharp Memorial Cup tournament after winning that very event. And oh, Goldie taking control here now. Face first into the ring post. Over the past few months, it has been back and forth with the interference of Bobby Buffet, Xander Alexander. Now it is only these two. One last fight to close out 2023, and Goldie right now is firmly in control. Up and back down, a violent slam. Wrenching back on the neck. Goldie taking so much pride in the history, the technique of professional wrestling, almost rescinding the stipulation. Brett Waters trying to power out as best he can.
Was looking for a back suplex. Able to fight out of it is Wet Brett.
Trying to trade suplexes. Goldie getting the better of that exchange and getting a smile across the face.
Patting himself on the back.
No, you're not.
Laying into the head repeatedly. Remember, the torso, the neck, the back of the head, all targeted by Xander Alexander and Goldie. Utilizing steel chairs, the Larry Sharp Memorial Cup. And we see the damage displayed there. Up goes Waters, but able to land on his, well, almost on his feet. That's taken too much damage.
Back over the other way, up to the middle rope. Cross body block.
Brett able to make the best of those dangerous situations. Rolled out to the center of the ring and catching Goldie, slamming back into that mat with so much force. Brett deciding to slow down the pace here, get his breath back a bit. I'm sure those ribs aching with every time he inhales. Pushing off, colliding at the front of the ring. Oh!
Goldie all the way over the top rope to the outside.
His face catching the apron.
Going at you, Gold.
Brett Waters calling his shot.
Running clothesline off the apron.
Summoning the spirits on the part of the Monster Factory faithful. Controlling.
Oh, I think we're about to get some plunder here.
Oh, he went shopping. He got some goods just in time for Christmas. That shopping cart full of so many weapons. Looks like a golf club.
That's a driver for sure.
He's about to drive that cart right into his opponent.
Using the cart like a battering ram.
There's a lot of items in there, adding some extra momentum.
Trash can lids, baking sheets. Possibly a 3-wood.
Well, good for a multitude of reasons and applications, but Goldie taking a wire,
Looks like an extension cord.
wrapping it around the throat of Wet Brett Waters. Pulling him back into the ring by it, using his body weight against him. And Goldie going to a dark place, cover now, but unable to get the championship quite yet. Oh,
I know anything goes, but I mean, that's just sadistic.
well, something broke in Goldie this summer. Seeing Brett Waters take that heavyweight title, something he thought was procured to him. Stopping him now from lifting up that cooking sheet. Goldie, earlier in this match, almost mocking the stipulation, but with all these weapons around, this new mindset might leave him right at home. Remember,
You hear gasping in pain as Wet Brett now looking over here for some more. Oh, there's a steel chair.
somewhere Xander Alexander must be smiling. The injured back of Wet Brett Waters. Ow! At the hands of those chairs, but still showing signs of life.
Right to the back of the head.
Chair right to the midsection. Right after Brett said he deserves everything he's getting. Steel chair up in the corner now. Goldie kicking any chance, any weapon away from Brett Waters. Refusing to go now. Brett almost sent right into that chair.
Putting on the brakes and a good thing.
Pulling up Goldie now. Looking for a suplex. Saw the canvas buckle under the force of those two men. Trying to utilize that driver to bring home a victory, unable to do so yet. Oh!
4.
The left foot pulverized with that club. The right now. Taking out so much of Goldie's offense, but this might even be worse. Sending him out of the ring. What do you think, Ferran? Was he sent into the rough?
Well, it was certainly on the fairway for everybody but Goldie.
Oh! Violent smack across the head. A chain entering the equation. We've seen the damage inflicted by this weapon in so many matches over the years. It can be used to wrap around the neck of an opponent, to whip them just as Goldie did, to reinforce a punch. Now utilizing that ring, that leverage, and Goldie pulled up by his neck, his body weight.
Bret giving as good as he gets. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Rolling him back into the center of that ring. Covering now. That chain around his neck still, but not keeping Goldie out. Sorting through so many baking sheets now. All twisted.
Just like the minds of these two individuals who want to beat the absolute tar out of each other.
Oh! Head first into that steel chair! Bret Waters looking for his next weapon, or a bit of reprieve as Goldie collapsed to the outside. The heavyweight championship laying in the balance. Who will raise that title above their head as the closing image of 2023? Bret Waters looking for a weapon. Goldie regrouping in the ring now. Bret sensing danger, needing to lay more shots into Goldie.
And Goldie looks busted open.
Bad and bloodied. Surely that collision with the steel chair yielding a little bit of juice.
Oh no. And a ladder now being brought into the ring.
The last time Goldie was in a ring with a ladder, Classy Max Sterling took away the MFPW Heavyweight Championship. Will history repeat itself?
That was Turkey Slam a year ago.
Shot across the jaw. That ladder twisted from so many battles. So broken it can't even stand on its own. Leaned up in the corner. Goldie in a bloody heap as Wet Bret sets up an instrument of destruction. Goldie sent into the corner, getting his just desserts. And could you have imagined just a year ago, these two in this predicament? Oh no.
Is he about to?
You got to be kidding me. Taking the ladder with them! Oh my God! Cover now!
Cover. 2 and
No!
Goldie kicks out.
That ladder collapsing right on top of Goldie. Bret Waters utilizing such unique offense, but now getting a finger to the eye. Goldie seems infuriated, Ferran.
Well, yeah, he's the sight of his own blood will do that.
What's
Goldie
he
looking
getting?
for something.
Trash can almost connecting with Brett Waters. Golf club in hand, that driver ready to be used. Getting another trash can, this one metal. Able to bat it away, catching his hand with it. Here comes Goldie.
Just taking the trash cans from right here in the Monster Factory.
See some of the blood from his former brother spilling on to wet Brett Waters. Shot after shot. Goldie with a right hand able to get that distance before following up with a kick. Raining those elbows down, European uppercut, but taking that cooking sheet to the shoulder. The damage that the heavyweight champion has taken compounding. Trash can straight to the head. Goldie taking that ladder once used against him.
Now jutted into the midsection, not once but twice.
Oh, crushing him in the corner. Trapping him now. Brett nowhere to go. Goldie has absolutely transformed himself this year. Trading
I feel
in
like this is the Goldie that has been there all along. We're just finally seeing his true colors.
whether it be gold or bloody red. He wants to inflict more damage on his former tag team partner. Kick straight to the face.
You forgot green with envy. And perhaps at times a yellow streak down his back.
Oh, catching himself before colliding. Wet Brett lifting up Goldie, unable to drop him on the ladder. Up on the shoulders, and we've seen the Ushigoroshi used so many times, but Wet Brett now lifting him up onto the shoulders.
And a power slam onto the prone ladder.
Almost reminiscent of Classy Max Sterling, somebody that tore it up with both these men.
And who his version of it has sent Getty Cahoon out of the MFPW, out of the Monster Factory.
Goldie perched up on the top rope now. Brett trying to find some stabilization on that ladder, giving himself a platform. Goldie trying to debase him. Holding on to the vents now. Brett Waters balancing for dear life.
I don't like the looks of this.
Superplex! Champion looking to get the best of it.
Hooks the legs, no!
Keeping the high leverage, hooking the heel, but still not enough. Goldie persistent.
This is awesome.
Wet Brett Waters, heavyweight champion for a good part of this year, but no, the low blow. Perfectly legal.
Right in the water balloons.
A look of concern coming across the face of our referee, but powerless to stop any of this. Wet Bret captured in that trash can. I'm sure for Goldie, a double entendre of what he thinks of the heavyweight champion.
And Goldie's showing this crowd exactly what he thinks of them.
Goldie's so familiar to the outside, utilizing time and time again that springboard knee. Trying to summon Wet Bret to get up. Now placing him in position. Oh! The
slingshot knee. Doing damage to Bret as well as to himself. Will this be a new... No.
Giving as much damage to that knee, perhaps. But the inside of that trash can ricocheting off of the head of the heavyweight champion, and I think he's been busted open too. Bret examining his own blood. The Golden House becoming a house of red as he goes to collect.
Yeah, asking Bret if he wants to do this. Goldie was the one who started all of this. That just shows you how delusional he's become.
Well, he thinks the first thing he said to Bret was, "Why did you make me do this?" When he turned his back, it was, "Why did Bret make him do this?" You're absolutely right, Ferran. Delusional. Able to duck the championship, though, in a big right hand. Able to gain control once again. Tilt-a-whirl.
Tornado DDT.
High cover there, and Goldie. Blood oozing from both challenger and champion.
A no-rule street fight for the MFPW Heavyweight Championship. Wet Bret Waters, Goldie, both men bleeding profusely here.
Blood starting to stain the street clothes of Wet Bret Waters. A kendo stick entering the equation. Goldie sliding it into the ring. Wet Bret Waters has won. Now this might break down into a sword fight. Wet Bret giving a short end to the conflict.
Oh!
Slamming it down with disdain into the back of his former friend. Able to block him now. Goldie giving some shots of his own before Bret returning. These two, time and time again, into each other. And those kendo sticks, made of the strongest bamboo that any crafter can find.
Both men taking each other to the woodshed here.
Goldie chopped down, but only for a moment. A shot down low. Bret Waters, Goldie both taken out, sent down. The referee unable to start a count. This is a street fight after all.
We must have a winner.
I would say this has to end in bloodshed, but we're already there. Wait, Xander Alexander going straight after Bret Waters. The arena.
And no disqualification.
And Bobby Buffet usually has been there to equalize against Xander Alexander. But after tweaking his knee, I don't think he's able to come out here. The Monster Factory faithful crying out for the All Hungry. But it is Brett against Xander and Goldie.
And just like that, this has turned into a 2-on-1.
Xander Alexander is saying, get the chair. Brett Waters able to slip out, and now wrapping that duct tape around the throat of Xander Alexander. Goldie, too late to save him, but oh, taking him out with that steel chair. Brett Waters writhing in pain. Xander Alexander temporarily dispatched. And wiping the boot off across the side of the head.
Meanwhile, the arms of the heavyweight champion bound.
Looking for Ushigoroshi. Knocking the hand out of the way, kick to the midsection, to the side, and
his favorite part, his arms are bound together. Oh, wow! A home run swing!
where there's a will, there's a way. Was perhaps looking for the cover. Goldie trying to roll away, but locking up the legs. Twisting up the arm. We've seen him send so many opponents tapping with this one.
American water torture.
Oh, but Xander Alexander in with the cup. Breaking up the submission. Goldie saved. And the persistence of Brett Waters able to withstand a 2-on-1 assault.
And now grabbing the kendo stick for self-defense, but can't hang on to it the way that his hands are bound.
Wait! Yeah. It's Bobby!
Yeah.
Bad knee and all!
Okay.
Standing up for God! What? Bobby Buffet cracking a kendo stick across the head of what Brett Waters. Wait. Xander's end.
Xander's end here. I'm left speechless again here. Bobby Buffet.
Buffet line. Oh, it was a farce. He was playing possum. A smirk across the face of Bobby Buffet as Goldie goes to collect.
Ushigoroshi. Come on, not like this. All three providing the cover.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout and new Monster Factory champion, David Goldie.
One last fight to change everything. New MFPW heavyweight